Caregiving Exploratory Course for Grade 7 and 8. Caregiving Exploratory Course for Grade 7 and 8. Lesson 1.3. Our topic is Perform Aftercare Activities for Tools, Equipment, and Paraphernalia in Caregiving. In this lesson, you will study how to perform aftercare activities for tools, equipment, and paraphernalia. Clean, store, check tools, equipment, and paraphernalia regularly for orderliness, tidiness, and carry out routine maintenance as per Standard Operating Procedures or SOP. Cleaning, caring for, and storing tools, equipment, and paraphernalia are tasks that all caregivers shall undertake. It is not easy to do this, but with concern for the people and environment where one works for, doing them seems to be motivating. As a future caregiver, you should be aware that this job entails dependability on your part. It is your duty to ensure that all tools, equipment, and paraphernalia are cleaned and stored properly. In addition, it is your task to observe maintenance schedule for this. This involves doing the preservation yourself by using the equipment as it should be. Of course, part of this important job is to call and arrange for a repair service not only when needed but when timetable is set. Maintaining tools, equipment, and paraphernalia becomes worthy of note because of the satisfaction a caregiver feels when he realizes the valuable benefits of the responsibility. Caring for tools, equipment, and paraphernalia. In dealing with tools, equipment, and paraphernalia, attention to details is the best means to prevent future problems from happening. It is a must, therefore, that tools, equipment, and paraphernalia are properly cleaned and stored after usage. In addition, a maintenance schedule should be in place to make sure that they will operate efficiently. As a future caregiver, it will be your advantage if you check them daily to help avoid jams, leakages, or breakdowns. It is of course necessary that you follow the usage and maintenance instructions from the manufacturer. It would be nice also to keep the same for the future reference. Now, it is time for you to get going and walk your way through the following steps that you must carry out to ensure that your tools, equipment, and paraphernalia will work properly. Cleaning the blender. First, clean the funnel and the blender lid with liquid soap and water. Rinse well with water and use a clean towel to dry them. Second, put about 3-quart hot water in the blender jar and squirt a small amount of dish soap, about 1/2 teaspoon. You might want to add a tablespoon of baking soda to the water also to remove odor and stains. This will also aid in loosening tough food particles. Number 3, turn on the blender and let it run at high speed for about 20 seconds. Doing this works well to get the blender clean. Number 4, if there are really sticky and dried messes in your blender, repeat the second and third steps a few times until the mess is dissolved. Number 5, you need to rinse well the jar with hot water and towel dry carefully. You may turn it upside down on a clean, dry towel or dish strainer to air dry. Number 6, if your blade assembly is removable, remove it and rinse it with hot water. Wipe it dry with a clean towel. Make sure that it is completely dry. Of course, you have to be very careful when doing this so that you will not cut yourself while drying the blades. Number 7, remove the dirt of a steel-based blender with glass cleaner or a mixture of half vinegar and half water. Place in a spray bottle. All you have to do is spray it on and wipe with a soft cloth. Number 8, if your blender is plastic, you can use a damp soapy rag or an all-purpose kitchen spray cleaner or a mixture of baking soda and water. Number 9, it is acceptable to use damp rag to wipe the electric cord also. But you have to be sure to unplug the base first. In addition, be sure not to get the electric plug wet. Number 10, it is important that you wipe the countertop where the blender is placed. And finally, protect the blender with fabric cover. Cleaning and storing food tongs. Number 1, wash food tongs as soon as you are finished using it to prevent food particles from sticking to it. Number 2, wipe it dry with a clean cloth. Since you will frequently use food tongs, store it inside the kitchen cabinet drawer. Cleaning and storing microwave oven. First, unplug the microwave oven. Second, in a microwave-safe bowl, mix 1/2 cup of water and 1/2 cup vinegar. White vinegar, apple cider vinegar, or any type of vinegar will do. Put the bowl inside the oven and cook on high for about 2 minutes. The mixture of water and vinegar will aid in removing dirt and the foul odors from the inside of the oven. Third, remove the bowl from the oven. As you open the oven, be careful because steam will be coming out. Also, the bowl will be most likely very hot. Number 4, remove the splattered greases and food inside the oven using a sponge. Number 5, wipe the outside of the oven with water and mild detergent. Number 6, wipe the oven dry with a clean cloth. 7, it is important that you wipe the countertop where the oven is placed. Number 8, protect the oven with fabric cover. Cleaning and iron. First, clean inside of the iron for steam iron. If your iron automatically decals water using a replaceable filter, you just have to make sure to replace your filter on the recommended schedule. Some irons may need to be descaled manually. Mix 1 part of water and 1 part of vinegar and pour into the water chamber of the iron. The iron will steam out this solution. Then repeat the process, this time with plain water. Number 2, clean non-coated sole plates. Use baking soda or metal polish cleaner to clean the sole plate. Use extra fine steel wool for plates that need extra help. However, this should only be done as a last resort. Clean non-stick salt plates. For non-stick coated irons, clean with soft cloth, warm water, and mild detergent. Always wait until the iron is completely cool and unplug before cleaning it. Never use an abrasive cleaner because it will wear away the coating of your iron. Cleaning and storing ironing board. First, remove the ironing board cover and pad. Second, wipe the entire ironing board down with a damp cloth. Since most ironing boards are made of metal, be sure to dry the boards thoroughly to prevent rust. Number 3, spot clean the ironing board cover with a slightly damp cloth. Most ironing board covers are coated with a scorch and stain protect, so cleaning should be easy. Number 4, replace the ironing board's cover by stretching it evenly on top of the ironing board and making sure it doesn't form any wrinkles that could leave marks on the clothes. Be sure the surface of the ironing board is completely dry before reattaching the pad and cover. Number 5, fold down the ironing board and store in a place where it will be safe from bumping and falling. Cleaning and caring for washing machine. First, wipe the top, front, and sides of the washing machine with spray cleaner and paper towels. Second, wipe the underside of the lid with spray cleaner and a couple of paper towels. Number 3, it is time to clean the basin or the container of the washer. Fill it with hot water, 2 cups of lemon or lime juice for rust problem, or 2 cups of vinegar for other problems. If both problems are present, you have to run a cycle of each. Number 4, for the second time, fill the washer with hot water on the large load setting. Put 2 cups of bleach to the water to help removing the stains. Run a wash and rinse cycle. Number 5, fill the water with plain water and run 1 more cycle to rinse away any residue. Number 6, clean the bleach dispenser by soaking it in a bucket of warm water. When the build-up has loosened, remove the dispenser from the pad and place on a paper towel. Wipe away any remaining dirt with the use of spray cleaner and paper towels. Dry the dispenser and return to the original place in the machine. Number 7, clean the outside of the hoses with a cloth and spray cleaner. And finally, when the washer has completely dried, place its lid back. Mop the floor, especially the portion where the washer stands. Cleaning and storing sterilizer. First, remove the racks of the sterilizer. Wipe the interior with a clean, damp sponge. Second, put 1 cup of vinegar into the sterilizer. Third, turn on the sterilizer and allow it to run through its cycle. When the cycle is done, unplug the sterilizer and allow it to cool down, then pour any remaining liquid down the sink. Number 4, wash the interior well with cool water and use a clean sponge to remove any buildup that came loose as a result of the cleaning process. Number 5, plug again the sterilizer and add the regular amount of water you use for normal sterilization. Run a cycle with just this water. This will remove the remaining traces of vinegar from the unit. Number 6, unplug the sterilizer. Let it cool down and then pour any remaining liquid down the sink. Rinse the sterilizer 1 last time with cool water and a sponge. Put back the racks inside the sterilizer. And number 7, when the sterilizer has cooled down completely, place it in a kitchen cabinet. Cleaning and storing is Sphygmomanometer. First, you may clean the aneroid gauge, bulb, and inflammation bulb by wiping with slightly damp cloth or alcohol pad. Second, integrated one-piece cup. You may safely clean the cups with a damp cloth. Or wash in warm water with mild detergent. Cleaning and storing stethoscope. First, if you need to disinfect your stethoscope, you may wipe it with a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution. Second, wipe down the stethoscope starting at the earpieces, which helps prevent the spread of ear infection if you are not the only person using it. Continue down the tubing and ending around the bell and diaphragm. Take the diaphragm apart to remove dust, lint, or debris and clean it well before reassembling it. And number 3, store the unit in its protective case after using. Cleaning and storing thermometer. First, clean the tip of the thermometer by using isopropyl alcohol and water. Second, wipe away any lubricant from the digital thermometer with a tissue or a paper towel. Number 3, store the unit in some protective case when you don't use it. Cleaning and storing an electric knife. First, turn off and unplug the electric knife. Second, detach the cord from the knife. If the cord is not detachable, you may have to be more careful so that the cord does not get wet. Wash the blade with water and detergent. Number 3, rinse the blade well and wipe with a clean cloth. Then wipe the exterior with a damp cloth followed by a dry one. Number 4, place the knife inside its box and store in a kitchen cabinet. A time to remember. This is Maylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.